Anne here. Welcome to another video on stretching at your desk. So let's just start by sitting up nice and tall, maybe shifting a little forward in your chair just so that you can really ground the feet into the floor. Resting hands onto your lap. Sit up nice and tall. Right, maybe start to take a little bit of a back bend. Right, just start to lean back, lifting the heart up towards the ceiling. And then slowly start to round the spine. Right, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Again, slowly lifting up. Right, coming into a little bit of a back bend. And once again, rounding through the spine. So just a couple of cat-cows here. And just feeling the movement through the spine. And feeling a little bit of movement through the hips. And just noticing how that feels in your body. And then let's come back to center. And then let's cross the right leg over top the left. Right, hands can rest onto your chair, onto some armrests if you have them, or just on the lap. Again, sitting up tall, and just start to hinge forward any amount. Right, maybe start to feel some stretch through that right hip. Maybe not. Slowly sit back up, uncross the legs, right, maybe feet about hip distance. And then start to hinge forward once again. Right, so a little bit of dynamic hip hinging here. Right, so we'll cross the right leg over top once again and just start to lean forward. And then sitting back up and uncross. And then start to hinge forward. And just do that a couple more times. Right, maybe notice if there's any differences when the legs are crossed compared to when both feet are on the floor. And then let's just finish up the round that you're on. And come back to center. And let's switch. So let's cross the left leg over the right, lengthen the spine, and start to lean forward once again. And then sitting back up, uncross the legs, and then lean forward. Right, so just on this side, a few times. Maybe notice how one side might feel a little different from the other. Right, just noticing, right, different sensations of stretch through the hips. And once again, just finishing up the round that you're on. And we'll just come back to a seat. And then let's step the feet out just a little wider. And hands onto the thighs. Sit up nice and tall and start to lean forward. And then let's take the right shoulder and just start to stretch it over towards that left knee. And back through center. And then start to lean the left shoulder towards the right knee. Right, so just getting some stretching into the shoulders. Again, maybe noticing if one shoulder feels a little tighter than the other. Right, just noticing the different sensations that are happening in each shoulder. And again, just finishing up the round that you're on. And we'll sit up tall once again. Feet can stay where they are, or maybe you can take them out just a little wider. And then let's lean onto the right leg. Right, so right forearm onto the left or right leg, or you can have the hand on the thigh as well. Left hand onto the left hip. And then just start to rotate the torso towards the right thigh. And then open back up. And let's do that again. Right, just start to turn to face that right leg and open back up. And let's do that one more time. And then once you come back to center, this time reach the left arm out to the side. And then once again, start to turn and rotate towards the right leg. Maybe take that left arm to the inside of the right leg and sweep it back out to the side. Right, let's do that 2 more times. And then once we come back up, this time let's take that left hand behind the head and again start to twist and take the elbow towards the knee and then open back up. And again, we'll do that 2 more times. And just feeling the rotation happen through the spine. Maybe feel some sensations of stretch across the back of the shoulder. And then let's sit back up and we'll go to the other side. So we'll start by leaning onto the left leg, right hand onto the right hip, and just some gentle rotations to start. And just noticing where the movement is happening. Right, notice sensations of stretch that are happening. And then let's reach that right arm out to the side. And again, sweeping the arm in and reaching back out. Right, and just noticing how this movement might feel different from the first one. And then the next time you're lifting up, let's take the right hand behind the head and then start to sweep the elbow towards the opposite knee. And just a few more rotations here. And then let's sit back up. And then you can move on with your day. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.